Washington, which is not the auto road. So if you are coming to Mount Washington in New Hampshire, make sure, and you want to drive your car up the hill, make sure you are putting the address in Google Map as auto road, Mount Washington auto road, and not cog railways, because two are at the both different ends of the mountain. So it will take us another 1 hour to reach to the other end, and I will show you the condition of the road through which now we are going to the auto road.
Though at the beginning it seemed that our journey started with a glitch, but let me tell you, I'm really glad that we missed our spot. Because this road at the base of the mountain was what we wandered for, like it's a wanderlust. The graveled path, the trees, the color, the sky, everything was mesmerizing. This is the base of the White Mountains, and we are going around for 1 hour around the mountain base to go to the Mount Washington Auto Road. This was an unforgettable journey to the summit of Mount Washington, a truly iconic peak. So while you enjoy the view, I have some very important information to share. Mount Washington is mostly closed during the winter. We went there at the mid of October, which was around 10 to 15th of October of 2025. However, we knew that they are closing the auto road in another 2 to 3 days. So make sure before you go, make sure you check their website and see if the routes are opened. Other than the auto road, there are two more options. That is the cog railways, which is the famous steam engine which pushes you up the mountain up to the summit. And then there is a hiking route as well. You can hike all the way up to the mountain. The timing for the auto road is from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So keep some buffer in your hand, because at times, like we went through such difficulties when we had to add up another 1 hour to our journey just to reach the base of the mountain. So if you have such problems in between to avoid for not being able to go to the summit, it's always better to plan ahead during the day. Mount Washington is also known for its worst weather at the peak. So planning ahead in the morning is always a great option. So finally, we have reached the base of the mountain. This is the best spot if you want to rest for some time and get prepared for going uphill. You can also use the restrooms. There is a gift shop here, so there are so many things to do. Take your time and enjoy the view. The tickets for the auto road is for adults 13 years plus is $36, for children 4 to 12 is $15, and for toddlers 0 to 3 is free of cost. Let me give you a little background of sharing my story through this video. So I own a Nissan Santra, which is a sedan, and it is not a all-wheel drive car. I was a little scared about coming to Mount Washington Auto Road with my car. I took suggestion from many friends who have been here. So for me, it was little difficult to understand. So after watching a lot of video and I didn't get a proper answer, so I thought of making this video to make it really helpful for you. So come along with us to Mount Washington Auto Road with Nissan Sentra. So let me give you some information about Mount Washington Auto Road. Mount Washington is located in New Hampshire, USA. The auto road is around 7.6 miles long from base to the summit. The summit height is 6,288 feet, and it is the highest peak in the northeastern USA. In an average, it takes around 25 to 30 minutes to drive up the mountain and the same amount of time to drive down. As you enter the base of the mountain, it's mesmerizing. Like fall is the best season you can come here, because look at the trees, the colors around you. However, the auto road is closed during winter, so make sure before you come here, please check their website so that you know whether it's open or closed. As you drive up the mountain, you will see the scenery around you changes, and that's quite noticeable. For the first 4.5 miles, things go easy. Like the roads are not scary, there is nothing to be scared of. Like, you can see the road, it's nice and beautiful. However, because the roads are narrow, you have to drive slowly up the hill. As you go up, the scenery changes. Look at the height of the trees, it has changed a lot, and now you are at the top of the mountain. However, there is a long to go. I'm just showing you how it is from the front seat. Take a look. The scariest part is there are no guardrails on this road. So if you're driving towards the end of the road, like on the right hand side where you can see the wide mountain, then you can be little scared. So when you enter this path, there is a big board which says that this ride may not be very enjoyable for who does not like heights. So if you are someone, then there are other options like the cog railways, so you can take those options as well. And the incline can reach up to 12% grade in certain parts of your journey. While we started this journey, we were instructed to go in the drive mode while we are driving up and go slow. However, they told us that when you come down the hill, make sure you are driving in L, that is low gear. That is mandatory. And you know, when you'll be driving down the road, you will see that there are signs that says to stop over to cool your brakes, and we did it so many times because when you are coming down the hill, you are always pressing on your brakes, and that let your brake burn a little bit. So when you stop over and you take rest, so that is how you are taking beautiful pictures of your family and friends, and you are also giving certain time to your brakes to cool off. So with any sedan car, I would suggest the most important thing is you get your tires checked. If it has good traction, if it has the proper air pressure in it, then you are good to go. The brakes are also very very important, because you know, when we were coming down and we stopped at places, we opened the doors, then we come to understand that there is a burning smell, not only for our car but all the cars that was coming down the hill. There is a burning smell from the car brakes. However, let me tell you, this was a breathtaking journey that we have completed with our Nissan Sentra car. I'm so proud of myself and my car that we both made it to the top of the mountain. Now that we have almost reached to the top, you can see the scenery has changed a lot. There are no more trees, little bit of shrubs in here, and you can see that the rocks are bare and it's green and yellowish. So when you are about to reach to the summit, the road will not be paved anymore. It will be graveled road for like half a mile or so. But that's fine. And the weather changes a lot. Do you see, like when we were at the base of the mountain, how sunny and bright it was? And as we are going towards the summit, look at the weather. Like, it felt like we entered the cloud and it's like blast freezing you off there. However, we are still inside the car, and look at the stones here. These are like little stones, rocks and gravels, and the landscape has changed completely. It's no more green at all, it's all yellowish. And here at the top is the scariest part of the drive. You see, the cars are stopping to give another car a pass coming from the other side. This is how you should drive up here, because the roads are narrow. There is not much space for two cars to pass together. And look at this elevation. This is what I was talking to you about, that you feel like you're pushed to the back of your chair, of your car seat. This is how it felt like you have to force yourself, you have to extend your hands to hold your steering. The view around me look like I have landed in Mars. Yeah, that is what I feel like, because there is no vegetation, nothing around me, and the color of the soil has changed. It changed into rock and gravels, and things have changed so much. But do you see that small silver line that is going up? So we have to go a long way to reach to the top of this mountain. While you enjoy the ride, let me talk to you about the weather. So the Mount Washington is known for its worst weather all over the world. So you can expect heavy winds no matter which part of the year you are coming in here. So make sure you're packing layers of clothes. And believe me, when you reach to the top of the mountain, the temperature drops like 20 to 30%. It's so cold and so windy, like a child can blow away so easily. Because as I told you, we went in October, and my daughter, who is 10-year old, she was blown away. She was holding me tight for her safety. And at last, we have reached to the summit. We made it, guys. We are so happy we made it to the summit. So this is the parking area where you park your car, and then there are these few steps that you can go up to the summit. You see, just taking 20 or 30 steps, but believe me, I have a little one who is 2 years old, and we couldn't take her out of the car because it was so windy. It was not possible for her to breathe outside, so we kept her warm inside our Nissan Sentra. So my husband decided to stay in while my elder daughter and I started going to the summit. This is the view of the summit, and as I have seen a few peaks, now I know that peak of the mountains are not what you expect all the time. Like the weather, the temperature can drop and things could change in fraction of time. So look at the wind, like we can't survive in this windy situation. And believe me, these are heavy coats that we are wearing. You can see the wind. There are a few places to explore at the summit, such as there is a museum, there is a coffee shop. However, as we kept our little one in the car, I did not spend much time in there because my elder one also could not survive that air. That was so heavy. Yeah, and then this is how we are descending off the mountain. Now, when you come down, you have to always put your gear in low. In that way, you are saving your brake a lot. You're doing good to your brake. And you can stop, like, sometime you'll think, no, let's go down, but don't do that at once, please. Please stop at the stops that are available. Like, there are spots where you can stop, just as my left hand side you can see. So those are really important to cool off your brakes, you know.
How do you feel?
Did it. Excellent feeling. Finally, we did it.
Yeah, we tried for so many days and finally
What we
we did
aimed for, we did it.
it. Yes. Meru, how do you feel? Good.
So that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have some more question, you can always ask me in the comments below. And look at us proudly showcasing this sticker which says this car climbed Mount Washington. We are so proud of us, guys. We are so proud.
Awesome.